Welcome back to Snag, guys. Now look, if you haven't seen part 1 and part 2, definitely go and check that out. We're chasing and we've caught some epic barra so far. But in part 3, the final series, my wife and I stumble across the holy grail of barramundi, something that we were looking for all day, and we finally found it, and we definitely caught some barra. So let's get into it. Enjoy the last part of this series, guys. I've loved making this episode. Hit subscribe, like, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Welcome back, day 3. Old 20 pounds had an upgrade, still 20 pound braid, but 80 pound leader. And the black and gold upgraded its hook so it'll balance nicely in the water. Let's just go for a cruise here. Michelle and I were actually we were finding it quite difficult to find barra stacked up in the points that we were fishing before, and it had been very consistent wind blowing southeast for the first 2 days. But we did manage to find a couple of big barra sitting on their own in the same spots that we'd fished the first couple of days. Big one out there to the right, sitting over here. But rather than Michelle and I waste our time casting at individual fish, we really needed to find them stacked up to increase our chances of catching barra at Lake Monduran, especially in winter. So I pulled out the map. I knew the wind was stronger in the wide open areas of the lake. And as I was heading up to Jack's, I noticed the wind was really strong into these points that I'm marking up. So rather than head all the way back up to Jack's and try luck there again, I figured I'm going to scan and I'm going to sound this whole length of the bank. And I think it's around 200, 300, 400 meters. And that's when things started to get very interesting. What I'm actually doing here is I'm counting the barramundi as I see them. I count 1, 2, 3, 4, and I don't stop unless I can count 8 barramundi in a short period of time. And on this bank, I count over 20 barramundi schooled up on one small area. I am so excited. I've been looking for this for so long. So I put them in coda down and I'll show you guys some screenshots and some videos of what I'm seeing. It is seriously ridiculous how many barramundi are coming through on the sounder. Oh, look at them schooling up there again. I wonder if they're pushing down towards us, exactly where our lures are. That'd be nice. Their shadows are kind of around the 12 meter mark, close to the bank. They're almost hugging the inside of that bank. Look at them all on the right there. They're going to see my lure, or they're going to see your lure. Either way, they're going to see a lure. Should be about there now. Yep. Oh yeah, baby. He's coming towards us. I think it's a monster bunny, stretch the imagination. We'll just get the net sort of close to the water.
Just, you're in the water now? Yep, scoop him. Hey, little guy. Oh, that's a great one.
Nice one.
That's a beauty. The way he took that was just divine.
You just said it was going to be there too.
Yeah, I said that. I don't know, this is just all coming together, isn't it? Wow. How's that jackal go?
Black and gold.
Wow, down here's a gobble. Look at that. They really, these hooks, I'm just double hooking them. It's really quite good. Okay, 64, real nice.
Yeah.
Look alright.
Fins in your face.
Yeah, baby. Alright, let's let him in. Alright, these little ones go real. Whoa, again.
See ya.
Straight off. Yes! I reckon we can get a few more from here.
So one of the hardest parts about Michelle and I fishing this area is knowing exactly where to position the boat. I was side scanning them about 12 meters out, which was quite close to the bank. And I was thinking, if I moved my boat closer to where they're swimming through, we might be able to use the wind, cast down in a straight line, and bring our lure back in their faces. And it worked for my barra, and the next barra that we catch, which is coming up very shortly. And I've got to tell you, I called this for a small barra. It definitely wasn't. It was Michelle's toughest fight she'd have at Lake Monduran. And if you haven't realised the technique, you've got to touch the hair. You get the bite after you touch the hair.
Chill.
Yep.
Yeah, you got a little one. Woo.
Whoa.
Bring it in.
Oh, it's swimming towards me.
Yeah.
That's so weird.
That's it, get your pressure. See, walk around, you gotta walk around. Yep, you gotta walk around.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. He's gone into the boat, you gotta move up. Yeah, walk around. Under. Just the boat.
You do it.
There you go.
Oh my god, it's so powerful.
That's it. Slowly. Wind. Don't walk back. Wind. Up and down. Oh, it's strong, isn't it?
Shivers.
Man, you're absolutely destroying me.
Oh, that is terrible.
What the hell?
Holy moly.
You almost snapped your rod again.
Oh, that was so hard.
Oh, nice 80. Alright, so I'll get down for you. Okay.
Thank you so much. Holy sh**, that was so tough.
We came here a week and a half ago and we caught nothing. So I thought, bugger this, what do I need to do differently to increase my chances? I thought, you know what, I need a better sounder. So I got rid of my old one and upgraded the new one. Since doing that, I got to tell you, finding the barramundi is so much easier. And that is the hardest part of Lake Monduran. Finding the barra, not just in 2s and 3s, but finding them properly schooled up. And we managed to do that. And it was because we did that, we managed to get the bite and we caught barramundi. And my wife, she's the star of the show, boated like almost 3 over 80. I got the biggest though, 84 I think mine was. And that was with Rob. And I got to tell you, Rob's got the same sounder as me, and I went out with him, and the purpose of that was just for him to show me how he uses his sounder. And He's a proper professional, that guy. He really knows what he's doing. I would strongly recommend anyone coming here, day one, go on a charter with Rob, because it was a proper game changer for me. So we've just about packed up the boat. 6.5 hour drive back now. It's 12 o'clock. Got to pack up the campsite. But I'll tell you what, this drive back is going to be so much easier. We had a beautiful, beautiful time. Campfire, camping, barramundi, bass, caddies. Good laughs. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. If you haven't already, hit subscribe. I love making this stuff, so if you guys do simple things like and subscribe, it really helps me out. All right, until next time.